Frederick Downing was a researcher for Umbrella until 1998. His weapon of choice, a Weather P5 Compact. His only appearance was in the first CGI movie called Resident Evil Degeneration. I would bring him back, but it will have to be in a CGI movie. I don't think he should come to the games, even though the CGI movies and the games are in the same universe. In the CG movie, Frederick would have an accomplice who's trying to finish his work, what Frederick started. Angela Miller is in the movie and is trying to get this guy, but she knows nothing about him. So she goes to Downing to see what he knows. She would visit him a couple times in the movie. At the end of the movie, Frederick has escaped the federal government to where you see he escapes the federal government, which could set up a possible return. The movie also would mention Will Farmer and Tricell a lot. Number 11, Billy Cohen. Billy Cohen was a U.S. Marine Corps second lieutenant turned death row inmate that escaped into the Arklay Mountains after the military transport was forced off the road. Billy has appeared in only Resident Evil 0. How would I bring him back? Well, I would have him work for the family from Resident Evil 6. People I know do know I hate Resident Evil 6, but I think I should use him here. After Derek Simmons, the family, using quotation marks, decided to look for recruits and decided to go after Billy since he was a former Marine. At the beginning of the game, it would show Billy was in Raccoon City. A cop there would recognize him and he would call the death row people and tell them that he is still alive. Even though Raccoon City blew up and the files would blew up with it, the family did have a copy since they are into Marine/military people that can ensure global stability under their sight. Billy has been on the run for years until he's caught and is sentenced to 25 years to life. The family has a member go to Billy and say, "You can either work for us or you can rot in this prison." He decides to do it. In the game, Billy works for them and he runs into Rebecca. Midway through the game, the family says, "We're getting tired of Rebecca." And then at the end of the game, you have to decide to kill Rebecca or let her live. Of course, the canon version is you won't kill her. And he says, "You know what? Here we go again." And then he has to go on the run again and hide from the family. Number 10, Joss Stone. This one would be very short, but I would just say, what can I say? I would just say, okay, there we go. I would just like him to be mentioned again. I like his character. I saw him as a black version of Barry Burton. His humor and his relationship with Doug was just very good.
You don't have to tell me twice.